My daughter says I should videotape the stuff that I do, so here we go. Cornell Stewart, Integrated Digital Technologies, a new company we formed. And what we are doing is we're installing audio and video for a conference center. It's going to be 3 separate rooms, 1, 2, and 3. Each room having a divider in the middle. We're putting up 98-inch TVs along the wall here, one wall there, and one wall on the end right there. We're hanging 4 speakers per cluster, and we're putting access points. In this room, it's going to be the lobby area. And in the lobby area, what we're going to have is one 75-inch TV along that wall and 2 55-inch TVs. So let me show you how all this works. The noise you hear in the background is my partner Travis cutting out holes in the floor for our speaker connections. So this is how this is going to work. And let me take a step onto my ladder so you can see it. I'm not that tall. So what we have up top is we have this rack right here that has all the cables coming from the different areas across the complex. They all come to here. These 2 spots right here, the top one and the third one, really their simple job is this. A lot of these devices have connections in the back. These things are double-sided. So I can plug these things into the back of those, and then what I can do, since it's in the back of them, what happens is I can just now connect them to the front. So it's pretty much convenient. So instead of me having to run a cable all the way around back to here, what I can do, I can plug these into the back of this guy right here, and then just use the front plate. So it's nothing more than just a pass-through. Got my PoE switch, my 8x8 video matrix, which means I can put a video input on one and tell it where to go, and now I can know what it's going to be assigned to. So since I have 8 inputs, I can tell each input what outputs to use. I got my audio matrix here. I have my 3 cordless microphones here, my antenna distribution for those cordless microphones right here, and then I have my security box right here. Then I have my Behringer Wing console right here. And what happens is that Wing console will take the feeds from these 3 devices here, which are my corded microphones, and these 3 devices here, which are my cordless microphones, and I'll feed them into this guy right here, which will allow me to take my audio and put it where I want it. Right here, if you notice, we're not running HDMI all the way out to the floor. We're running Cat 5 out, or Cat 6 out to the floor. So I converted from HDMI over to Cat 6. It comes up to that top thing, crosses over to the patch panel, and goes out to, let me show you. Let me show you where it goes. It comes out right here. So what I'll do is I'll have a receiver on the other end of that. In turn, that receiver goes to an HDMI cable, which goes to a TV set. So it goes HDMI in, converts to Ethernet, comes across here, converts back to HDMI, my TV set. So I can run networking cable across the board. Here are my feeds from my TV set. Here are my input feeds in case they want to plug in a laptop or something. And I'm gonna have the microphone feeds right here. So this is one section, TV set, microphone feeds, input feeds, and we're gonna have 3 sets across the board. And if you look up here, you'll see, maybe you can't see it, but they're access points, Wi-Fi adapters hidden up top. We're gonna cut holes once they get ready, but we'll have Wi-Fi adapters here, and you'll see one speaker right here that actually is for the speaker. So we're gonna have a speaker on each corner. So that way, this TV sound will be broadcast to the speakers in that zone. And each set of speakers will correspond to each zone. And using those things in the back, we will be able to tell it, when you get an input from this TV set, only go to this set of speakers. So that's what we're doing. Hope you enjoyed that. We also do LED walls. We do everything. We're full IT, full audio, video. Once they get this finished, it's gonna be nice. We'll keep you updated. We're here every week. Oh, another interesting thing. We're asking, how do we get Wi-Fi in? See this blue cord right here? We were gonna be creative and dig a trench across that parking lot with a saw, but the trench and the fiber would have cost $10,000. So what we did was we grabbed a point-to-point antenna right here and we aimed it. Boy, if I fall in this dirt, we're gonna have some problems. We aimed it to that antenna right there on that pole. So what's happening is we're shooting internet from here back over to here, and that's how we're getting our internet feed. So instead of it being $10,000, it ended up being $189. So I always have to save folks money. And you might say, well, how fast is it? These antennas run about 800 meg. So yeah, they're pretty snappy. So there you go. That's it. Got any questions? Just please track us down. IntegratedDigitalConcepts.com.